Yo, Irving City Council, how you doing? My name is Tiny, and I'm a professional sports gambler. But unfortunately, my career is at a standstill because I got 6 baby mamas all in the DFW Metroplex. So I can't live in a state that's got illegal gambling. In a sense, it will be March Madness. I'm coming up here to beg y'all to make sports gambling legal in the city so I can stack my paper and pay for the illegitimate children. I know some people think sports betting is risky, but I got an unbeaten system that can put money in all y'all pockets. Seriously. My system is easy. I bet on the blackest and darkest teams in college sports because blacker the berry, sweeter the juice, and better the jump shot. I also got a sports betting angle that is foolproof since y'all want to let all these transgenders up in the league. That is foolproof since y'all want to let all these transgenders up in the league. I became almost a millionaire betting on Leah Thomas's big ass winning all them swimming meets. And just like these transgender swimmers, my swimmers are strong. That's why I got so many baby mamas. But you know what that means? I got a lot of bills to pay. So I'm sick of risking my life and my freedom on gambling illegally on transgender athletes. So I beg you, Irving City Council, to please legalize sports gambling because I can't afford to be up in the penitentiary doing 5 to 10 years on some weak-ass gambling charge. I also would like it if y'all could give me some reputations because Irving is hella white and I'm hella black. My great-grandfather was a slave in Mississippi, so y'all owe me for real.
1 minute left.
And I'll say one more time, you white city council people need to legitimize gambling and start putting y'all's money on these transgender swimmers because they got propellers in their back-friendly swimsuits. And remember to always bet on black. I always want to shout out to my homie, DeMarcus Calloway, who is locked up for murder, but he didn't do anything wrong, but stab a police officer, which is according to the BLM movement, is okay. It's time to get paid, bitches. Legalize it and free my homie DeMarcus.
Okay. Alex Stein, followed by Emma West.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and tonight is Kitten Night! We got Lila Hart and Tiny in studio with these kittens. Look how beautiful this is. This is good for the algorithm. Please, YouTube, you cannot demonetize this video. This is just a cat video. Bryson Gray is not going to say anything controversial tonight, so we should not be censored whatsoever. Is that right, Jimmy?
That's right.
And I see that your camera is still off, Jimmy. So before we get to our esteemed guests, we are running a survey right now to see if you can earn your camera time back. Is that the case?
Yeah, that's the case. Brandon was handling the
he's
survey.
overwhelmingly winning right now.
Yes, with yeses?
Yeah.
Ooh, Jimmy,
want
they
it back.
miss you.
I'm kind of surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm really surprised too, honestly. As surprised as these kittens are to be in this hot set. Look at this. This is Valentine, born on Valentine's Day, and this is the mom, Lucky. She is a slutty cat, that's for sure. She got pregnant on her first heat cycle, and if you see these nips, guys, she's like a Coca-Cola fountain machine at the McDonald's. Just, that's Sprite right there. You see those nips? Those are pure cat milk. Some of the freaking best, all right? So we want you guys to enjoy the cats. And as a matter of fact, Matt Adams, one of our top chat rats, is getting to adopt either Pablo or Peanut, one of the cats in Lila's hands. We haven't decided yet, but this is the one we're keeping, Baby Val. You see that? Look at that's a purebred, guys, right there. Purebred, uncut cat. I'm a cat breeder a little bit. So Okay, now enough of the cats. Tiny, what the heck? That was hilarious. What did you think about speaking at Irving City Hall?
Man, I thought it was great, man, and I just want to let them know, man, they need to legalize that gambling.
Yes, they do.
And so, so I can take and make some money, man. So
That's what I'm saying. Why is it illegal? I mean, they let you do all this other stuff, all these other states that get to gamble. And Mark Cuban's actually trying to build a casino supposedly here in Dallas. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's building it where the old Cowboy Stadium is in Irving.
That's what they're saying. That's what they say.
So-
Why not? Let him have it.
I know.
And Lila, we had a great comedy show this Sunday. If you guys missed it, Lila and I are going to be together again April 26th in Austin, Texas. So tell them about that, Lila.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It was a great show. If you guys have not been able to see Alex Stein headline, you definitely have to come, and it is really fun.
April 26th and May 31st, Jimmy, in Fort Worth. So if you're in Texas, we have a lot of shows coming up. Okay, so we got rid of that, and we got done with that. We talked about the cats. Now we have to talk about your best friend over there, Tiny. What's going on with Puff Daddy? Is sex trafficking, drug trafficking? Looks like he's in a lot of hot water, as they say.
Oh, yeah, man, he in a lot of trouble, man. He already know it, man. He's trying to get up out of town the other day, but they caught his ass at the Miami airport, walking around, running around looking crazy as hell, just all that guilt on his ass.
He's guilty.
Oh, man, I tell you, man, and what he did to me last time is really hard for me to
You're
get
a
over,
victim.
man.
You're a victim of Diddy's mistreatment.
Exactly, man,
Wow.
yeah.
Surviving Diddy, you're a
So,
survivor.
yeah, man, I still this nightmares, man, that piece of paper he left on my butt talking about he got my cookies. You know what I'm saying?
What? You're kidding me. Wow. I'm not surprised, though, after these allegations. He did much worse to even really high-profile people. Supposedly he was doing stuff with Jay-Z and Usher. This is allegedly. I don't know this. I just want to say this is what we're reading in the press. And that he had somewhat of a connection, Jeffrey Epstein-esque connection, and that he was trafficking young women and children and Justin Bieber. Pretty scary, Lila. What do you think about P. Diddy getting in all this trouble?
I mean, I think we're living in exciting times.
You think it's exciting?
I think it's exciting.
I know. What do you think about? I mean, it is kind of exciting right now because I just loved. We have a clip from Alex Jones we're going to get to later, but just Alex Jones is going after Rabbi Shmuley, calling him the butt plug rabbi. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Did you see that? You didn't see that?
See that.
Oh my gosh, the internet is chock full of good content at this moment. Okay, so what do we have to start the show?
CastBrew.
Well, we're already up to CastBrew. We got to get CastBrew going.
Yep.
Guys, you see these beautiful kittens? You see these beautiful cats? Lila, hold up some CastBrew coffee if you can in the screen. Guys, when you buy CastBrew coffee, when you buy that, it supports. Oh, let me put a little CastBrew on my lap. When you guys buy this CastBrew coffee, oh, come on, Val. It supports these cats. That's right, because my proceeds are going to go to a cat charity. We're going to help take care of little babies like this. So it's not only just a faceless corporation, it's a company that's actually going to help kittens. So if you guys have toxoplasmosis like myself, you guys definitely want to buy this coffee. So let me tell you something. This coffee was born of a desire for a bold coffee and a need to build companies that support American values. CastBrew Coffee provides an alternative to that faceless corporate ecosystem and fosters a parallel economy that actually supports freedom. You can try my own blend right here, Alex's Primetime Grind. Guys, it's a dark roast, 100% organic ground coffee with 2 times the amount of caffeine. It's the strongest coffee known to man. We also recently discovered that this coffee can boost fertility in cats. So now my cats are pregnant, and I only feed my cats CastBrew coffee because I get it for free, and the kittens will not stop drinking it. They are addicted. So if you guys want to get your cats addicted to CastBrew, make sure to visit CastBrew.com. And if you don't use that promo code Primetime, then Tim doesn't know I bought it, okay? And Lila's Filipina. So we want to stop Asian hate. Tim's half Korean. So by using that promo code Primetime and saving 10%, you're also stopping Asian hate, and you're helping out these beautiful cats. Look at this cat. Look at all these nipples. There's CastBrew residue all over these nipples. Okay, I'll go watch. Little Val's running away. One of the cats is running away. Maybe you should watch Val. All right, Jimmy. What is the survey saying?
Uh,
Why are you on
60
camera?
Oh,
Well, they voted to bring him back.
What was the new vote? I don't see it.
It was like 70-30, overwhelming.
70-30 yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't agree with the chat rats, but because I'm an honorable man and because I believe in fair and not fraudulent elections. Was this rigged, Jimmy? You didn't rig this election with Chinese hackers, did you?
I'm as shocked as you are.
You didn't Russiagate this thing, Vladimir Putin style, and hack it.
No, I ran it. No riggers.
There's nothing. What did you say?
Riggers.
Okay. Nobody rigged it, and with an R. This isn't a Chinese man saying a racial slur.
Excuse me, riggers.
Yeah, do not do a hard R on this show, okay? This is
bad.
not the place or the time. So, if it's a fair election, I guess, Jimmy?
I think so.
Okay, you can be back on camera, which is perfect to bring you back on camera because we have to get into a little conspiracy, Jimmy. A prominent, are we ready for that, or do we need to do the
Well, we were going to talk about the trans weightlifter.
Okay, let's talk about the trans weightlifter real quick. We'll
real
get through
quick.
that real quick. You guys see this weightlifter winning all these awards? She was born a dude, and now she's a beautiful female lifter. So let's watch this.
95 kilos. 95 kilos. Lifter becomes Charlie Janicki. First lieutenant.
Look at that. That's a good herc and jerk. What is that, a power clean?
Clean and jerk.
Clean, now jerk it. Jerk it. Oh, wow. She is so strong. Dang, and she won the record for her division. So good for her. She definitely earned that. And what is Libs of TikTok saying? Libs of TikTok's
Breaking
always...
man wins first place in women's weightlifting competition. Vicky Piper,
wins.
a male, competed as a woman at the Masters National Weightlifting Championships. He won first place, beating out all the other women. But let's show the other photos because I can barely tell. I mean, who is the man and who is the woman?
Well, to be fair, number 2 on the left doesn't lie me. You think that looks like a female?
I mean, to be honest, the two on the left, it's hard
That's
to
what
tell.
I'm saying. I mean,
Alex,
it's really
how do you rank them? 1, 2, or 3? What's your order?
F, Marry, Kill.
Or just which order would you do them?
No, okay, okay. Well, then obviously right is 1, the far left is number 2, and the top one is number 3. But F, Marry, Kill. Shoot, I can't. I don't think you can say kill on YouTube. So F, Marry,
Unalive.
yeah,
Unalive.
eliminate. Yes, F, Marry, eliminate. I would eliminate the far left one. I would marry the transgender one because I want the clout. And, I'd hit it and quit it with the biological female. So that's my F, Marry, Kill. How's that one, Jimmy?
That's pretty good. I mean, but look at that beautiful woman.
Yeah, look how hot she is.
I'm telling y'all, I've seen worse. I have seen worse, trust me. So let's not throw stones if we live in glass houses, okay? Now, one of Jimmy's favorite politicians from California, Scott Wiener, who also loves wieners. Not that that's nothing wrong with that. It's great to love wieners. I love them too. Jimmy loves them. Not anymore since gay conversion therapy, but he used to. He called out a friend of the show, Riley Gaines. Has Riley been on?
Swimmer from Kentucky who complained that a trans woman tied her, and because of a tiebreaker, came in ahead of her. What she neglects to mention is that they tied for 6th place because 5 cisgender women finished ahead of the trans woman who was swimming. And that became a cause celeb as some sort of argument against trans participation in sports. There are kids in general, and particularly trans kids, they just want to live their lives.
Scott has never played a sport in his life. It does matter, finishing 5th or 6th matters to a person that trained really hard. So just the fact that he doesn't even understand the minutia of wanting to finish higher in a competition, it should, discredit him if he speaks on sports again. But speaking of predators from Princeton and Scott Wiener, did you guys see in the news that a very famous Princeton graduate was recently arrested for possession of child pornography?
Yes, I saw that. And he's wearing the same jacket that JVT likes to wear, which I find very suspicious.
Well, your suspicions are valid. Your suspicions are extremely valid. Because here's Jimmy tweeting about it. What did you say in this tweet, Jimmy?
I said, tough look for me. I'm wearing the exact same Princeton jacket in my profile picture.
Well, you have a little more of a connection with him than just that. Is that correct, Jimmy? Because we have some evidence that I'd like to share. So what does this title say? Prominent Princeton grad charged with possessing child porn in New Jersey. So, guys, put a survey. Who is the prominent Princeton grad that had the child porn, would you guess? The guy on the left or the guy on the right? If you had to choose, who do you think is the prominent Princeton grad charged with possessing child corn. I don't want to say the word. I don't want to get in trouble. So, what are they saying? Who do they think?
Right now, Jimmy's in the lead.
Jimmy's in the lead more than what's that guy's name? Trey
Farmer.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
argue.
God, I look so freaking gay in that picture. How'd you dug years back.
As a matter of fact, I have even some more evidence because you know Trey, Jimmy, and you and Trey did a little.
Well, yeah, he was my
work.
mentor in college, and we did a study abroad program. I was told this was an after-school tutoring opportunity. So, yeah, he took me. We got to go to this foreign country. There were a lot of kids around, but they didn't seem interested in teaching them math or anything. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it was a great time. You know, there was campfires. They lit some pigeons on fire. They kept ordering pizzas after pizza, but I never really saw much pizza. So it was a weird summer abroad, but, you know, I learned a lot.
Good for you, Jimmy. I'm happy. Though, one thing about this picture, it is very damning, Jimmy. So, do you have anything to say? You are a new father. I mean, is there something you want to admit right now? Because we have Alex Rosen coming in studio to confront you about this.
Oh, gosh. Alex Rosen's huge, so.
Yeah.
I mean, all I can say is, you know, I should have noticed the signs.
Yeah, you should have noticed the signs.
There was
or maybe
a few suspect things on my study abroad.
And put the camera on me because I don't want to get in trouble for saying this because I've been in so much hot water. It's disgusting what this Trey guy did. He deserves to be under the prison. But nothing brings me more joy than seeing my producer shamed by his university that he loves to brag about so much. Jimmy loves it. I'm from Princeton. Oh, everybody from Princeton's so good. Except for the guy that happens to run the LGBT queer club at the university. Color me shocked that he ended up being a pedophile. That like never happens, right?
I mean, those red Harry Potter glasses kind of gave it away.
Yeah, he has pedophile vibes all about him. Is everybody that goes to Princeton a pedophile?
I don't believe so, but
Just
clearly it's more than one. More than zero.
Look at this cat. I just can't believe this, guys. This is my favorite episode we've ever done, all because of the cat. You guys can't see. Her milkers get real itchy, so we have to kind of itch her belly.
Hey, we got a $20 super chat that's about to expire. Zach is whack. Real men love cats, not just crazy ladies and they-thems.
I agree 100%. Okay, what do you want to say, Lila?
I wanted to say something about the transgender person who competes in women's stuff. It would be kind of like if an able-bodied person was like, hey, I identify as being disabled, so I should compete in the Special Olympics.
It's exactly the same. No, I'm not just saying that. Isn't that funny, though, how they can, like, well, I guess being a woman is a disability in itself, right? So, I don't know. I love women. Women are great. My point is, it would be the same as a person pretending to be disabled and entering the Special Olympics. I think it's the exact same.
Yeah.
But there's a movie, Johnny Knoxville did it. That's like a common theme, right? It's like people will always cheat. So it's like, obviously there's a trans issue, but there's also this weird issue where people are such losers that they know that they'll never win in their division, right? And they want to win so bad is that they're literally willing to tuck their penis in between their thighs and embarrass themselves and their whole entire family for generations, all to win a cheap plastic trophy that nobody really cares about except for libs of TikTok. So, kind of a sad, vicious cycle. For all those trans athletes out there, Tiny loves you because he's winning money on you, so don't stop swimming. Sorry. All right, Jimmy, do we have our esteemed guest on the show?
I believe so. Yes. Thumbs up. Yes.
Do I need to do PureHealth real quick?
We're going to do that after Bryson because there's an issue with the graphic.
All right, let's bring on Christian rapper. He's a champion. I don't know if we've announced it yet, but he's just recently won a big award on the internet. He has a hot new movie out where he is the vampire slayer, giving us Blade vibes, one of my favorite movies. Let's welcome on the one, the only, Bryson Gray! Bryson!
What's up, bro? Thank you so much for having me.
Dude, always a pleasure to have you. So tell me, what the heck? This new movie's awesome. I watched it. I like how, I dare say it. Can I call it a musical-esque? I mean, is that fair because it's so music-driven? Or what is the proper term? Because it's I love how the storytelling, and I'm not just kissing your butt. It's really cool because you get to watch it. I didn't think, it was 59 minutes. I watched 47 of it and then finished the last 10 of it. It went by really fast. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe, I guess, because all the music. Yeah. So what is this movie?
I think you would call it a visual album.
Okay,
but,
visual album.
Yeah, I wanted to put more, just as much focus on the visuals as I did the album. So there's a real storyline, there's action scenes, real actors, real sets. I treated it as a film, like a silent film with the music on top of it.
Yeah, but the chess scene. But I have to cut you off, Bryson. How did you write the song for the chess scene? You're like, Night to L2. I mean, that had to be hard to write that scene, and it's very creative and very well done.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought about it and I was like, I should make a song about a chess match because I love chess, and I wanted to make a song about a chess match with the devil. So I literally created a chess match. I wanted the devil. It seemed like he had the edge at first. Like if you actually listen to the whole song and put the moves in, you will see it go. Like the devil has the upper hand right here. Then towards the end, I started getting the upper hand in it. So it took probably all day to write it, but it was it's one of my favorite songs from the album because I've never heard anything like it.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to, I guess, convey to the audience. That's why you need to watch it, because like Bryson's literally playing chess with the devil, but he's rapping it out in this very creative, cool way. Where, like I said, it's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of like a musical, but yeah, that makes more sense. It's like a visual album. That's the better description, and it doesn't sound so, Did you see who's a Caleb Williams? Did you see Caleb Williams with his pink fingernails and pink phone case? Did you see that, Bryson?
I did not see it, but sounds very good.
The #1 draft pick is what they're saying. He was just at the Miami Heat game or one of the basketball games. Had pink lipstick and pink nails. Okay. Yeah. So I got to ask you, what do you think about all this Rabbi Shmuley and Alex Jones and Candace stuff? Because you're friends with Candace, right?
Sort of, yes. I mean, we get along. Sometimes we don't. It just depends. But, yeah, I mean, generally speaking, I take Candace's side. That rabbi who isn't a real rabbi, he's clearly a psychopath. He's clearly an attention-seeking weirdo. I think pretty much he seems like a secular Jew trying to sell sex toys, which is against the Bible, even just the Old Testament. So that's psychotic. So clearly I'm taking Candace's side on that, but I feel like there is some nuance that people try to purposely, look over. You know what I'm saying? So I think people miss that nuance with everybody on Twitter is in small coats nowadays.
No, okay, and then I saw this tweet from Hotep, and it made sense because, I'm a big-time conspiracy theorist. And there is a conspiracy that the people that are in charge want to make white people and black people and Hispanic people all dislike each other because we're easier to control. And so I'm seeing a lot of right-wing people now just blaming DEI for all of our problems, which I don't think DEI is responsible for all of our problems. So what do you think about DEI? What is your issue with DEI personally? I don't think if a black pilot's on my plane, I love Charlie Kirk, but I don't care if a pilot's black. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Charlie really does either.
Well,
but what's the problem with DEI in your opinion?
Well, DEI is bad because it gives an unfair. It's unfair to people that are more skilled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's basically them. But the problem with DEI is what a lot of conservatives never tell you is historically it has benefited white women more than anybody that's black. And a lot of people don't like to tell you how much white women has benefited from a lot of these things. But I am against DEI. I think everything should be merit-based, but I'm also against people blaming DEI on things that's impossible for DEI to be the cause of, like that black mayor in Baltimore, which I don't like defending.
Yeah, I don't like that mayor either. You go ahead, but yeah. It's not his fault the bridge collapsed.
Yeah, he's probably a liberal, so it irritates me that I have to defend him. But for them to call him a DEI hire because he has an afro, he was talking regular, he was in regular clothes because it was that nighttime when it collapsed. You have a bunch of right-wing people calling him a DEI hire or saying things, and it's clearly solely because he's black. The reason I think we got to this point is I think the first step is Elon paying people to tweet, because what makes the most money? Outrage. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, and I'm not going to name names, I'm going to be nice today, but a lot of people on Twitter were not tweeting like this before you could get paid to tweet. That's a fact.
That's true.
I know a lot of them. They were not tweeting like this until you could get paid to tweet. Like me, I've been controversial since 2013 on Twitter. But a lot of these other people, they weren't doing it. And
you lost money being controversial. Now people are making money being controversial.
Yeah, now people are making money. Yeah. I wasn't making money doing it. It actually hurt me a lot. But now it's cool, especially when it comes to the race stuff. And really, if you look at the race baiters on the right, they literally, and I'm talking about, I want somebody to immerse themselves in black Twitter and tell me if I'm lying. They say the same exact things as super sensitive pro-black people on Twitter. The same exact things. You just have to change black to white. That's it. And they're saying it's the weirdest thing. Like if you disagree with any pro-white talking point, they call you anti-white. That's the same thing the black liberals do on the internet. If you say anything against them, you're racist. And I feel like I used to think the right wing was above the silly victim oppression Olympics game. We used to clown the oppression Olympics. Now it seems like there's a group of what's the correct word I want to use? Disenfranchised white men on the right who have entered the oppression Olympics. And it's like, and I understand why. There's logic, because the media painted white man as bad for so long, and eventually there's a counter movement to every movement. I agree, but your counter is to be what you hate, which is terrible. So it's crazy.
Well, and it's funny you say that, because I've done debates where obviously I'm conservative, but I do believe in systemic oppression or systemic racism. I think that, black people have been proportionately arrested for similar crimes as white people. They oftentimes get more longer punishment, their punishment tends to be longer. I think that's just statistical. And if you say that to a conservative, they'll say, oh, that's impossible. That's not true. But if you say, now people used to be racist towards black people, now people are racist towards white people. These white people are like, you're right, I'm a victim. Everybody wants to be a victim, dude. And that's what sucks, is that we had the lectern guy on yesterday. He went to federal prison for 90 or 70 days and his life turned upside down. And he's still positive. And that's why I respect him. These people do one bad thing happens to them and they become a victim. So why is that now so prevalent on both sides, in your opinion, Bryson?
Well, it's been like that on the left. The problem with the black victim mentality is it starts with a truth. I don't believe in systematic racism that much now, personally. But black people were, it was systematic racism at a certain point.
Before the civil rights, for sure. I mean, you have to say, yeah.
Yeah, of course. But I think the issue is, though it starts with a truth, it ends in the victim mindset, because what your great grandparents went through and what your grandparents went through, we're not going through. But when they pass down that mindset to you and pass it down to you and pass it down to you, we still think we're going to it. And all we need is one thing to confirm our bias. So when it comes to what's happening on the right wing, it's rage bait. It's the media talks bad about white people. And it's typically white women in the media doing it, which is the funniest part. But they talk bad about white people. And at first, the conservatives were like, we're not racist. The Democrats are the real racists. But at some point, they're going to start playing offense. That's how life happens. That's how every movement in history has happened. It's going to counter. But the way this has came out in offense is we're going to do just like them. We're oppressed. There's a white genocide happened because I saw a bunch of these videos on Twitter. And all you need is one current thing to happen to confirm your bias, then everything is true. Yeah, it's the same. And now it's the Spider-Man meme with the right and left. It's a Spider-Man meme with a racial vibe to it. It's just the two Spider-Man pointing at each other. it's crazy.
Well, and Bryson, when you say that, obviously, people are racist, but most people in the world are not going to be publicly racist. Nobody's going to go to the grocery store and be like, I'm not checking out your groceries or something. Is the problem as bad as they say? Is it as bad as the left say and is it as bad as the right say?
No, it's just the internet, because I travel so much. Matter of fact, I'm at one of my best friend's house now, and his name is Tyson James, and
Tyson's great.
He's white.
Yeah, I know.
He's white.
And that's why I think it's so important too. Is that's why I love you though, Bryson. Is you're unapologetically yourself, and you don't kowtow. You'll be friends with anybody. You'll say whatever you feel, and I think more people should do that, whether you're white, black, or so. How are you able to do that? How are you able to be unapologetically yourself, not worried about being canceled, not worried about all the riff-raff or whatever stuff?
Oh, because here go my thing. I feel like a lot of people in this country are depressed and sad because people are scared to say a truth, or they have to say a truth in a hiding way, or they overly sensitive, so they can't handle a truth being told to them. With me, I'm willing to have a conversation with anybody on planet Earth. Nothing you can say offends me. If anybody follows me on Twitter, I've been called the N-word on my spaces, a monkey, chimp, and not once do I act out of character. Because you got to have thick skin if you're going to be on the internet. Just like the Babylon Bee thing that everybody was mad about. It's like, y'all sit here and call people the N-word on Twitter all day and get mad at a Babylon Bee meme. We have to.
People got mad at that meme though, because they had they're like, now Babylon Bee. I mean, you know how it is, the Israel-Palestine and this and that.
Another point I want to make about the Twitter thing is not only is it the internet, it's really only Twitter. Like I was talking to Tyson and his wife, and they don't even understand the stuff we arguing about on Twitter because they're barely on it. And every time they get on it, all they see is violent videos, so they get off. Like people on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, they don't even understand this racial tension that everybody's talking about. A race war is brewing. It's not only not in real life, but it's literally only on Twitter, bro.
No, you're right, crazy. Twitter, because that's the only place where like a small account can be seen by everybody. Yeah. I think that's why there's so much social discourse. Okay, now we have a cut from the latest album. Let's play this song right here.
Got a question for these Christians, will they answer? Well, let's see. You made 100 songs, but still ain't call out the LGBT. How you in Christ, but you quoting Doja Cat and Cardi B. Y'all getting interviews, get an answer about your faith. You cop a plea. They say Bryson, you should chill. Nah, it's holy.
So that's the devil.
Get it started. If you got an OnlyFans, you're not a Christian. You a harlot, demon hunter, and you know that Bryson always hit his target. I know God is there, ain't gotta ask. Like it's me, Margaret. What the Bible say about every spirit? You should test them. Ask them boys about abortion. I bet they avoid the question. They gon' play it safe. Why? To please the world. If you let them say I'm always trying to sow the vision. But who wants go check them? Speaking of the vision. What about oneness? What about Trinity? That divides the body, but y'all don't keep that same energy. Y'all call out theology more than sin. That's your ministry than justify being friends with the world. You guys enemies.
So Bryce.
Oh wait, sorry, I got to interrupt. $50 super chat from Robbie. Alex, can you kick a freestyle with Bryson Gray?
Yeah, we will at the end. Yes,
okay,
the very end. Remind me. Yes, we will. I'll freestyle. But Bryson, I know you didn't put drag queens on the thing. Speaking of drag queens, Abel, hurry, come out here, Abel. You can't hear him. Hold on. Look, sit next to me so they can see you. Bryson, this is an ex-drag queen, Abel Garcia, friends with Chloe Cole, and he's now a Christian, loves Christ. He's been redeemed now. So what do you have to say to motivate him? I don't know if he can hear you. Abel, what do you want to say to Bryson?
I was not expecting to say anything.
Say something to Bryson. He respects you now. He probably didn't about 2 years ago.
Well,
hey, lean towards Alex so he can hear you.
Dude, he tucked it. He did everything. Did you get breasts?
Yes, I got everything. I got breast implants. I did a lot of tucking. They even wanted to remove my dick.
He didn't let him, though.
Yeah.
But he has a little atrophy. It's a little atrophied. So it's not as big as yours or mine, but...
Well, I'm never going to be big.
Yeah.
Bryson, come on, Alex.
You're not going to be as big as Bryson. Yes, he is a very powerful man.
That show you that God can save anybody, man. God can save anybody, man.
And honestly, Abel is a great guy because he's speaking against all that trans indoctrination. Like I said, he went to a freaking psychologist or psychiatrist that was a trans person and basically indoctrinated them into his cult. So... We love Abel. Abel, thank you for hopping on. Yes, ex-drag queen. Ex-drag queen. Well, I don't know if you can say that word on...
I can.
Yeah, I don't even know if you're... I don't know. It's kind of like the N-word. I don't know. It's
okay, fine. Ex-transgender.
Ex-transgender. Okay, all right. So, Bryson, how long did it take you to film that film?
A few months. I edited pretty fast because I was editing like 12 hours a day. Yeah, I was.
You were like that? Do you like? How do you? When you edit those long sessions? Because I have to edit too. I have to edit some content. If I edit for like an hour, I'm like dead. How do you do it? I mean, you just have that stamina.
You got to keep going. I mean, it's fun, sort of, because it's my first time shooting a film. I mean, I've done music videos that's sort of like a film, but an hour-long film hits a little different. So you just put the time in. I was obsessed with it. Like I was obsessed. Like I was literally obsessed with this movie, bro. Like making it and everything. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I know. And how has it been received? Because I know they kind of censored you. We're at first on YouTube. The music didn't work for it. What happened on YouTube?
Bro, I don't know what happened. It was like a copyright thing. There's a few things that happened that was very weird. But I mean, we got it up. The reception has been like amazing, bro. A lot of people are loving it. A lot of people are surprised by how professional it looks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And for an independent artist, I shot it independently. Like literally, it was with a camera I owned, which is the Sony FX3. My sister was the videographer for like 90% of the film. Matter of fact, Tyson James, his son, shot the clip that you played. So
wow.
So
it looks great. Yeah, I mean, it looks legit. It looks better than a lot of crap that Hollywood puts out. I'm not just saying that. And guys, everybody needs to watch the chess scene because it's so funny. It's funny too, like it's serious, but it's funny too because it's like L2 and you're rapping it all right. It is really cool how you did that. And like I said, it's not a musical; it's a visual album. but it tells a story through the music. I love it. Okay, so before we let you go, we got to wrap, but tell us what's going on. How can the people find you and support you before we let you go, Bryson?
The best way to support me right now is watch the movie Bryson the Demon Slayer. It's on my YouTube channel. If you want to see it on Twitter, it's on Twitter. But I don't think I get ad revenue, so watch it on my YouTube so I can make some money back I spent on it from ads or something. But yeah, Bryson the Demon Slayer on YouTube. Watch the whole thing, man. It's I think you'll like it. And by the way, when I say, because I don't know why people are confused, when I say he's white and I'm black in the chess with the devil, if you don't play chess, there's white and black.
Oh, right. So now they're calling you racist and you're saying white devil. Oh my God. I love that controversy.
You know what's crazy? When I made the song, I told my wife, because when I saw what was happening on Twitter, I said, people are going to confuse this. And she was like, no, Bryson, nobody's that dumb. I'm like, yes, they are. Have you been on Twitter lately? Listen, y'all. White goes first, which is why I let the devil get white, because they go first and you automatically have an advantage. And clearly the devil on this earth, this is where he runs around and do what he has to do. It's nothing racial, bro.
Yeah, but even the symbolism of it, that's so funny. People are going to be like, oh, victim right there. Oh my God, he made the devil white. So, I love that victimhood.
Alex, I got a question for Bryson.
Please.
Bryson, what do you think about Diddy and are all the rappers going to be gay?
Here's the fun thing about Diddy. His ex-security guard has been calling him out for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Tupac used to call Diddy out. Kanye called Diddy out. Diddy is a heathen degenerate. And nobody's shocked. But to be quite honest, I do think he's like a pawn. They're using him as a fall guy for some reason. He's guilty though, for sure. But I think they're still using him as like some type of fall guy to cover up for people behind the scenes.
Yeah, there is something weird going on with that. Okay, now before we let Bryson go, we have an instrumental beat, Chris. Okay, we got to do a Demon Slayer. This should be in the movie. Bryson Gray killing all the demons, throwing a football like Willie Beeman. Any given Sunday you're going to church, he will make it worth. When you go to heaven, you are like lucky number 7, cause you get all the ladies, but you don't need ladies in heaven, just your friends. That is the end time. Unless you do a crime, then you're going to hell, and it's gonna be worse than jail, and I can't make your bail. Donald Trump won't sell Trump Tower. You will have no power. The devil is in charge. You will be small, he will be large. So you need to follow Christ. And I say it thrice. Jesus is the king. Jesus is the king. Jesus is the king. This should be a cell phone ring. All right, that's my Bryson Gray Demon Slayer rap. So put that on the behind the scenes. Can you do that, Bryson?
Bars.
It's for you, Bryson. Then we have to wrap. Okay, but is there anything else do we miss before we go? Because we only have you for about 25 minutes. Is there anything else you want to mention, Bryson?
Listen, man, everybody's the fine guy. Christ is king, but if you're going to keep saying, if people are going to yell Christ is king, especially on Twitter, make sure you live in it. I had somebody try to convert me at this, never mind. I ain't going to even explain
Say
people, but listen.
Say it! What? They try to convert. Well, and that's another thing, Bryson, where you get a lot of heat, where all the Christians are arguing from the Orthodox Catholics, and I know you do a lot of those debates. So are we ever just all going to get along? I mean, why can't we just find something that we can all agree on? Like, we often have different viewpoints, but why can't we, I guess, be happy about the few things we do agree on, right? Like, why do we have to find something to disagree on?
I don't know. I feel like people are maybe too spoiled in America, and people need something to yell at each other over, because in reality, the one thing every type of Christian should be uniting over is calling out sin. But we can't even do that. We can't even do that, bro. So I don't know, man. I mean, I get a lot of hate as a Christian.
You do. And Bryson, you're cool like a cucumber. No, I don't want to say cucumber because that could be a Rabbi Shmuley sex toy. But my point is, you are the man. You have the temperament that is, you live Christ-like. I mean, I'm not saying you're Christ, but you live in a way that I think would make Christ proud. So keep doing that. Keep being unapologetically yourself. You are an inspiration.
Hey, sorry, Bryson. Last 10 seconds. Someone sent a super chat.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Bryson, what do you think about Alex owning cats?
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Fun fact. I know this is going to be surprising, but I like cats much better than dogs. They're smarter, more independent.
Thank you.
And they come. Yeah, I actually like cats. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go, Jimmy. And Jimmy went to Princeton with Jimmy. Tell him about your friend at Princeton.
Oh yeah, my mentor got arrested for child pornography.
Your mentor?
Yeah, look at us on Epstein. I didn't know it was a study abroad trip, but yeah.
But that guy really did get arrested.
Yeah,
for...
he wasn't actually my mentor, Bryson, but he really did get arrested for child porn.
I don't think people like that should get arrested. I think they should be. Never mind.
Wait, show that last picture, Bryson. If you had to choose which one was the pedophile, who do you think is in that picture?
I'm gonna still take the guy in the suit.
Okay, all right, Jimmy.
Something about the bald head. I don't know.
Bryson has your back, Jimmy, barely. All right, Bryson. Everybody go watch Bryson, the Demon Slayer. What's the website?
YouTube, on my YouTube.
YouTube.
Bryson Gray on YouTube.
Go to Bryson Gray on YouTube, guys, and make sure to like and subscribe. We'll put a link in the freaking chat and in the bio. Bryson, thank you for your time. I know you're a busy man. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, man.
All right, now, guys, it's 2024. You got to start taking care of your liver now more than ever. Why do you ask? Because the latest data from the American Heart Association indicates that adults with a fatty liver were 3.5 times more likely to have heart failure than those without a fatty liver. The American Liver Foundation says that over 100 million Americans actually have a fatty liver right now, which means many people are at risk. We throw everything in our livers. Literally, we throw cholesterol, alcohol, toxins, Tylenol, statins, cigarettes. You name it, we throw it. So that's why so many of us have this sluggish, fatty liver that makes us gain weight and lose energy. For decades now, your liver has helped you with over 500 key functions every single day. It's time you help your liver out. There is a solution, guys. It's called Liver Health Formula. It's an all-natural supplement which contains 11 clinically proven botanicals to help recharge and protect your liver. So if you're looking to ignite your fat-burning metabolism, boost your energy, and transform how you look and feel, try Liver Health Formula today. And when you do, you receive a free bottle of the blood sugar formula to help reduce those sugar cravings, so that you get that free when you order today. So try Liver Health Formula by going to getliverhelp.com/Alex and claim your free bonus gift today. That's getliverhelp.com/Alex. Okay, now we got a bunch of stuff we got to react to. Alex Jones has, how do we say, reconciled? But I think off camera they were already reconciled. But I love this clip that's going viral on Twitter of Alex Jones and Glenn Beck burying the hatchet, extending the olive branch, and becoming best friends.
I was some off base. Glenn was off base. If you kind of move the two together, you kind of get the answer. So it's a process, and so that's it. I have no animus against Glenn. I'm so glad he's on air. I'm so glad he's more popular than ever, and that's where I stand. I just do not want to fight with Glenn because he's doing a great job.
There you go.
That's very nice of him to say. And he has apologized to me, and I actually gave him one of my paintings.
Really?
Yes, I did.
I hadn't heard
that.
I
did.
Oh, did you get one
of a peace offering?
I didn't get one either. No.
Wow.
No, it's just a peace offering or any other kind of offering.
So anyway,
been working with you for over 20 years. That's so funny.
I mean, I don't want to be enemies with people, and I think he has learned a lot, and so have I. He's right. When he says, I will admit that things are bad now, I honestly didn't think, I was very naive. I really thought, I think we all did. Well, I don't want to dredge this all up. No. But remember, he was, the first time I ever heard of Alex Jones was when he said that I was, right after September 11th, that I was a CIA agent because nobody could rise this fast. He said that, and then that's when I started going off on him of just laughing. Maybe I did attack him first. I don't think so, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Really.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's such a great clip. And then Alex Jones even said he thinks he was drunk when he called him a CIA agent.
So like, what were his specific accusations of Glenn?
So what Alex had said was that there, in this building we're in right now, there was a CIA base underneath it, and that Glenn was working as a CIA operative for, I think, Barack Obama at the time.
Well, obviously not true, but I mean, he is a conspiracy theorist. I
mean, look, Alex had a period where he was saying some pretty wild stuff on the reg, and yeah, as he said, he was He was drinking pretty heavy.
And he's like really good friends with Joe Rogan, and then he went after Joe Rogan for like a week, and then they buried the hatchet. So Alex is like me, where he is unapologetically himself, and he picks fights. And sometimes I'm wrong when I pick a fight. Alex will tell you that he's not right 100% of the time, but Alex is right about a lot of stuff. I'd say he's right about 98% of the time, enough to where I actually listen to a lot of what he says. But my point is, him burying the hatchet with Glenn is a great thing for this culture war that we talk so much about. Oh, culture war, this and that, because like Glenn and him said, they don't agree on everything, but they both change for the better. And I think that's what's beautiful is that, it's the caterpillar into the butterfly. We're not all born a butterfly. Sometimes we're a caterpillar and we have to, what is it called when a butterfly or caterpillar turns into a butterfly, Jimmy?
Metamorphosis.
We have to have a metamorphosis in our life, and that's very important. So we're all constantly metamorphosizing. And that's why Jimmy metamorphosized. Yesterday, they voted for you not to turn on your camera, and you metamorphosized into a pedophile, and now they want you back on camera.
I don't know what that says about me or the audience.
Our audience is crazy. The chat rats, dude, they're one of the sickest audiences in the world. We love you guys, but I mean, let's be real. You guys, some of y'all are monsters. And that's okay, because I'm a monster, but nobody's a bigger monster than Jimmy's mentor.
It was just a study abroad trip. Come on. Just study abroad. Look how happy I look to be there.
I know. You had your bathing suit on, your Prince. Y'all are both wearing your Princeton stuff.
I have a fanny pack.
Why can't y'all just go to St. James Island and not rep Princeton? I mean.
Yeah, I mean.
Alex, do you think Jimmy could get a contract with Diddy?
I mean, it was.
Yes. Honestly, yes. But not even because he's a pedo, just because Jimmy would do anything to work for Diddy. I mean,
Jimmy has gotten fat.
Yeah.
No, Jimmy, you know how he had one of those Syracuse basketball players trafficking drugs from him?
Yeah, I did see that.
Would you, because why not have a Princeton football player sell fentanyl for him? Would you have taken that job?
100%.
I know Jimmy, like, you guys think we're kidding, but I think Jimmy would sell drugs.
Well, it depends who I was
P.
selling drugs to. Like, do I care enough about them?
Probably not. You probably would sell me a lot of stuff. You sell me a lot of stuff on the down low, but we don't want to talk about that while we're live on the air. Okay, now this guy, he's going viral for running for president. He changed his name to literally anybody else. He changed it legally in Texas, has his Texas driver's license that states this, and he thinks he's pulling a funny troll. I agree with him, Jimmy, Brandon, but what do you guys think of this this Ponzi scheme that he's running? Because I don't even think he has social media.
Well, it's so much effort to go through just to pull a little gag. You got to do all the paperwork. You got to go to the DMV. You think you'll get any votes?
Probably, yeah. I'll probably do better than Robert F. Kennedy after he hired that weird girl.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is he trying to tank Biden with that, or does he just think she's hot?
I mean, obviously.
He is a Kennedy.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, come on, he's a Kennedy. You know he likes ladies.
Well, I mean, there's nothing about her that if RFK died, I'd be comfortable with her as vice president. But, I mean, better her than Kamala,
Well,
I guess.
she's Asian, so she's smart.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is rich, too.
And she's rich, so she's probably
you know who probably has a good
smart.
take on
she's probably
this?
qualified, to be honest. Yes?
Who probably has a good take on this? Is Cyrus still here?
Cyrus, come on down. Yes, guys. This is one of Dallas's premier up-and-coming comedians. Cyrus, just sit in the middle if you can.
But vice presidential expert as well.
And he is a vice presidential expert. His geopolitics and his history of world current events is unmatched. It's taken him a little while to get on set, but I know slowly but surely. Cyrus, please sit down. So what do you think about this person that Robert Kennedy hired as his vice president running mate?
I think she's hot as hell.
You guys speaking to the mic?
Oh, I think she's hot as hell.
You do think she's hot?
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you into big booty Asianas?
Oh, my God. Hell yeah.
Really and truly, Cyrus, you do actually like Asian women? You're not just saying that?
Tidizzle snizzle.
You're sitting next to an African-American man. There's a woman that got in trouble. Is he allowed to say, I don't want to say it. Is he allowed to say?
You should probably avoid it.
Yeah, is he allowed to say that? What do you think, Tiny?
Yeah, he can, man. You know, this cat over here, man, getting me horny, man.
No, stop!
Kissing my chest, man. I think you want to go down on me.
No, grab that cat.
Yeah,
Cyrus, dude, grab that cat. Do not let the cat give him any sort of sexual pleasure. No,
but he's good now. And I farted, man. He's asleep now. He just fell out.
That's a
like, damn. I was, oh, shit, that's what
I wondered what that smell was a second ago.
I was the same
I'm not
thing.
kidding. I thought my feet, I was like, oh my gosh, my New Balances are stinky. But now it was your booty hole.
Yeah,
and
man.
all that
so
methane.
Damn, man. I was like, God. Now he's waking up, man. I guess he wants seconds and stuff like that. Let me unzip my zipper, man. Hold on a second.
Wait, whoa.
Don't unzip that. Don't unzip that.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. It's a big old tiger might fall out, man.
Oh yeah. But speaking of people that are, that actually abuse cats, maybe I shouldn't accuse this man of abusing a cat, but there are weird satanic Illuminati rituals where they oftentimes use cats as, some symbolic weird thing where they drink cat's blood. And this guy potentially might go to those events. Let's play this clip.
One shot, please.
Don't sweat the technique.
Look at this. This is Bill Gates drinking like street food in India that they make with their feet. And why is he giving up the devil horns, Jimmy? Go back and show those devil horns, George. I don't know if you can pause it on that. Why is Bill Gates throwing up those horns like that? He didn't go to University of Texas, did he, Jimmy?
That's what I was about to say. Isn't that just go Longhorns?
Look at that weird pinky.
Hook 'em horns?
Do you think he stuck that pinky where the sun don't shine?
Oh, hell yeah. You could tell.
What do you think? What do you think about Bill Gates, Tiny?
Bill Gates a cool guy, but I've always had, man, I think he's a freak behind closed doors.
He is a freak. What do you think, Lila?
Man, look at that time.
Oh, he's definitely doing horrible things to people. We need to send this cat on him.
Yeah, the cat probably would sick him. Cyrus, last thing, what do you think about Bill?
I think him and Puffy should date.
Cyrus, don't you have a Joe Biden joke that you wanted to say?
A Joe Biden joke?
You said something earlier today. You told me a joke that I laughed at, and you said that you're going to try to be gay or something.
Oh my gosh! So I had an interview. And the lady came up to me and she goes, "Okay, I gotta tell you, it's a Zoom interview." She goes, "Oh my gosh, we were formed in 1986. We're all in diversity, equity, and inclusion. Number one, that's top priority. 47% of our employees are women. 25% are gay." And I said, "Woo! I'm in." And she said, "Oh my gosh, Cyrus, you're gay?" I said, "No, but I am willing to learn."
That's a good employee, Jimmy. That's who I would hire. Thank you.
Cyrus, why didn't you tell that joke at the show? That was way funnier than your other jokes.
That was a good one. That was a good. Jimmy, would you be willing to go gay for this job? Cyrus is. I mean, do you have that same dedication?
I had to go ungay for the job.
I know, but would you go back to being gay for the show?
100%.
Okay, that's the dedication. Brandon, what about you? Would you go gay for the show?
Absolutely not. My
See,
booty's
that's
not
what
for sale.
That's how a real man answers a question, Jimmy. But I appreciate you and Cyrus for being down to clown and down for the cause. Okay, now look at this crazy woman. Oh my gosh, the cat's about to climb on my leg. The cat's about to climb on my leg. Let's check out this shot from the the president's wife, Jill Biden.
History teaches us that democracies don't disappear overnight. They disappear slowly, subtly, silently. A book ban, a court decision, a don't say gay law. Before World War II, I'm told, Berlin was the center of LGBTQ culture in Europe.
What?
One group of people loses their rights, and then another, and then another. Until one morning you wake up and you no longer live in a democracy.
So, did she just say that they had the Holocaust because of homosexuality, basically, Jimmy?
I think they implied that Germany was super gay until Hitler came in.
And she's trying to say,
I'm not really sure. She implied that it was super duper gay.
And then World War II. I know, but is she implying that we're going to have a world war and do? I'm confused how that relates to current day America.
I think she's implying that Donald
History
Trump
teaches us that
is going to create a Holocaust towards
overnight.
gay people.
Towards gay people.
That's what she's insinuating.
Slowly,
yes, Donald Trump is
subtly,
gay people's Hitler,
silently.
according to Jill Biden.
A book ban.
Donald Trump loves gay people. He hires tons of gay people.
Don't say gay law.
Oh my gosh, the cat's climbing on my leg. Just show me. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Look, it's climbing on me. Valentine, calico. You know, they say calicos are lucky. The Japanese Navy would always bring a calico on their battleships. This is true. For good luck. And I bred a calico. I'm such a badass. And As a cat breeder, though, it's a lot of pressure. Jimmy, you wouldn't know what it's like. Jimmy had a little girl. I had 2 boys and a girl.
I don't really know what to say to that. I have a human baby. It's a little more high maintenance, though.
Nah, I don't know about that. That's kind of racist towards cats.
You know what? I'm a little disappointed. You said you have not tried the cat milk yet.
No, but these nips got milk, unlimited milk in here. I've been feeding her extra food.
Give it a little, little try.
She kind of somebody peed on her cat carrier because now she smells like pee. That's not good. We need to wash her when we get home. But look at this cat on my leg. Look at this, all these cats. I'm swimming in women with their own condominium, Biggie Smalls, who was probably killed by freaking Puff Daddy. Okay, now we're going viral, fellas. We called out Sage Steele, who is a conservative-leaning pundit and host of her show, which I like Sage Steele. I'm not even hating on her. But this was kind of like a fatal error for an interview. Let's play this clip.
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
Joe Rogan, Dana White. What's Dana White's dream?
Did you just think I was Joe Rogan?
I totally did.
You just called me fucking Joe Rogan. You thought I was fucking Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I thought you were Joe Rogan.
I was bald before Joe was ever bald. Okay?
I know.
Just did a 2-hour fucking podcast. I flew here from Vegas, and she thought she was interviewing Joe Rogan.
Jesus.
Tiny, do all white people look the same?
You know what? They do. They do. I do.
Well, if they look the same, then I'm on Sage's side. I mean, we should have a picture of Joe Rogan and Dana White together. They do look like twins.
They do.
They do. I mean, they do look alike.
That was funny.
You think it was a work? Do you think that was a publicity stunt and that she just did it as a gimmick?
No.
I don't think so.
I think she genuinely, it was a mistake. But, I mean, they both are bald.
But see, this is what I would have said because Joe Rogan and Dana White are like best friends. He said, what is Dana White, or what is Joe Rogan's dream? I would have said, yeah, your best friend. What is his dream? I would have I wouldn't have just admitted defeat and be like, oh, I called you Joe Rogan. And she kind of tinkled on herself a little. No offense, Sage, but you did kind of crap your pants, as they say in sports. Isn't that what they call it, Jimmy? We're in Princeton when you guys lose a game. It's called, what do they call it?
Crap in your pants, or for my mentor, crap in a child's mouth.
Stop, Jimmy.
Ew.
I know. Jimmy learned a lot from that guy.
Tara, you asked me what they did at Princeton. I'm just answering honestly.
That's why they get arrested.
You think are you gonna send any other of your family members to Princeton, you think, or now you're boycotting them because of their recent controversy?
It depends how many more arrests are made. Because my mentor had a lot of what he called special buddies that were at Princeton too.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you want to send a loved one there to be with all those predators?
Oh, well, because the study abroad programs are top notch.
That is true.
That was a blast that summer.
I hate when you're right. I hate when you're right. You had a good time on Little St. James Island.
The chat voted for you to drink the cat's milk.
No, it did not. You actually put that in the thing?
Yeah.
Well, how am I going to nipple? I mean,
you just...
I think if you have a cup, I can maybe squeeze some out. Hey, do you have a cup?
Isn't that from Meet the Fockers where he milks the cat?
Yeah, I have nipples. Can you milk me, Greg? I can't milk it.
Oh my God.
No milk is coming out. These are her milkers down here. These are the ones that have.
Did your wife help us with this?
These produce the most milk.
Yeah, I tried it once. It was pretty good.
So you drink your wife's breast milk, you freak?
I tried it once.
Did you mix it with liquor, or did you just have it straight up?
No, straight shot. I should have mixed it with something.
I know you should have.
Took it straight from the source.
Oh, was it from the source, or was it after? Was it from her pumping it?
No, straight from the source. It was a surprise attack.
She just started squirting milk all over you.
He just latched on.
Just latched. Yes.
Did you literally latch? I mean, I don't know. I know your beautiful wife doesn't want to expose her sex life with you, but you literally latched on, and all of a sudden you just started receiving milk.
No, it was just real quick, few seconds. Then she slapped me so hard.
Why?
It hurt so bad.
Why?
Because she said, "Ow!"
It hurt her.
Yeah, I was a little teeth just not. Yeah, I don't have gums like a baby.
Why are you chewing on your wife's nipples?
It was an accident. It was my first and last latch.
was a formula baby, so that was the first time he ever did that.
Oh, that is true. Jimmy actually was a formula baby, right, Jimmy?
Yeah. They mixed in a little CastBrew Coffee knockoff in my bottle when I was little.
No, but were you really a formula baby, Jimmy, on a serious note?
I don't remember.
Well, we need to find that out because I was not. My mom was worried about her breast implants. My mom had big double Ds, and she was still able to breastfeed with those.
Oh, the baby's about to do it.
Oh, the baby's about to breastfeed. Oh, my God. Oh, now it's kind of playing with her tail. Oh, my gosh. Latch on. Jimmy wants to watch it latch. Come here. Hurry. Nathan. Don't worry. Look, it's latched. Is it latched? Can you get it?
Oh, so weird. Oh,
they feel like they got caught.
That's a nipple.
Look, they got caught or something. Oh, look, going for the other one. Look at that.
Oh.
That's a hungry kitten right there. Oh my gosh. Well, that's been our show, folks. Cyrus, Tiny, Lila, y'all 1, 2, 3, each individual, tell them how they can find you and support you before we go.
all right, go, Lila.
You guys can find me at lilahart.com, and I will be in Austin hosting for Alex Stein headlining. Make sure you get tickets for that, and see y'all there.
Cyrus, where can they find you?
You can find me at Cyrus Jedi Master.
And that's on Twitter, Instagram. Okay, Instagram. And then Tiny, where can they find you? And your city council video is going to be on the YouTube page. You did a great job. You killed it. I know you left out of there. You're like, people don't realize it. Actually, the show's got it over, but I want you to answer this question. Tell the people that, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but when you leave that city council meeting, even though you're going there and you're joking, don't you still feel good that you spoke, right? I mean, isn't it kind of crazy feeling after?
Oh, yeah, man. I got off from, my chest what I wanted to tell them. They took it and embraced it, man. Matter of fact, they were some sweet people, though.
They were nice.
They were really nice.
We like the Irving City Council.
Really liked Irving.
Let's thank you, Irving City Council. We can clap for them. There's cat hair everywhere. Yeah. All right, folks. We end the show the same way every time with the freestyle finale. The Pussy Remix. And we're allowed to say that because these are cats. Hit it. Cat in my lap. Don't talk back unless you get the gap. Rat-a-tat-tat. Got a cat in the back. Cat on my sack. How you like that? Kitty in my lap. Kitty take a crap. I don't really care cause the kitty got clapped. Gonorrhea on his paw. I don't really care cause I break the law. Way more cats than legally allowed. If the cops come to my house, I'm going to jail. And I'm gonna have to serve the time. Cause I am prime time. Commit the crime. Say the rhyme. 10 more cats than I need. I don't really care cause when I drive I speed. Break the law every day. I don't give a crap if your cat is gay. You need to adopt today. All right, guys, that's been our show on Primetime 99 Pinball and Blend. Like, subscribe, hit that button, and make sure to show some love, guys. We got the cats, CastBrew Coffee. If you want to help this cat, buy some of this coffee. Peace. Good night.